lot of these shows, do you?
No, I don't.
Do you hate them?
People what?
People magazine.
Bro, who cares?
I'm not comfortable with them, but
Really?
they're fun.
Do I wish that I didn't get my picture taken and while I was eating a sandwich on the streets of New York? Yeah.
It's just kind of creepy. It's just such a fetishistic event.
Hey fanatics, we're back with the juiciest tea on Keanu this time, and trust me, you're gonna want to hear this one. Cause in the world of Hollywood, where fame and fortune often come at a heavy cost, this is the story of a man who stands apart. A man who's known for more than just his blockbuster roles. You probably already know Keanu as the guy who's been entertaining us on the big screen for decades. But there's a lot more to his story than meets the eye. Oh yes, it gets a lot darker behind the scenes. There's been a lot of suspicion surrounding Hollywood's interest in more than just Keanu's acting skills. He himself hinted at this in an interview when he said, "There were times when I felt like the industry wanted something beyond just my acting." And those words have sparked speculation about whether there's something deeper at play.
There's this sort of mythology that surrounds you, that you're sad.
Now, consider the symbols and messages that often swirl around the industry. They seem to hold hidden meanings, suggesting desires beyond what's visible on the surface. And in Keanu's case, these symbols point to a rather fascinating story. Stay tuned, because what we're about to reveal will absolutely blow your mind. Oh, but before we get into all that, please be a sweetheart and hit that subscribe button so we can keep you in the loop with all things Hollywood. Now, the idea of selling one's soul for success is an old concept, but Keanu's story brings a unique twist, a story of refusal. Think about the times you've seen Keanu disappear into his roles, fully immersing himself in characters. That dedication reflects a deeper integrity. This man's celebrated for his friendly and down-to-earth personality, so much that it has rightfully earned him the moniker of the nicest man in Hollywood. Obviously, this kind of recognition is a result of his upbringing, his generosity, and the way he's handled challenges and fame throughout his career. Starting his Hollywood journey, Keanu's path through Hollywood wasn't always smooth. He faced a lot of difficulties with his name and early roles. But what set him apart is his open-mindedness and willingness to collaborate, making him a joy to work with. His breakthrough came with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, but it wasn't just about his acting. It was also his kindness that stood out. He personally delivered a script to River Phoenix, showcasing his thoughtfulness and caring nature. As Keanu moved forward, he encountered more bumps in the road and received criticism for his performances. However, his dedication to his craft paid off. He triumphed in iconic roles like Speed and The Matrix, even though he turned down huge sums of money just because he didn't want to compromise on his values one bit. His determination to stay true to himself is really something else, and that's exactly what kept him from selling his soul to Hollywood. Because we all know that once you sign that pact, it's just you doing the devil's work, and well, getting paid for it, which is what most actors want anyway, but not Keanu. Now, what makes this guy so great? If we look at his personal life, Keanu has faced a lot of heartbreak and loss, but it's so obvious that he used these experiences as motivation to give back. He's a classic example of someone channeling his grief into acts of generosity and kindness. His reputation as a kind and humble celebrity is backed up by numerous examples, from giving up his subway seat, which went viral and warmed hearts, to his respectful, no-touching policy during photo shoots that earned him admiration and respect. His actions reflect his genuine nature. And let's be honest, we all love a respectful king. But if we're being real, it's not just about gestures that grab headlines. Keanu's interactions with homeless individuals, spending time with them, and showing that he genuinely cares, highlight his commitment to making a positive impact beyond the glitz of Hollywood. He uses his fame and wealth to help others. And let's be honest, how often do you see celebrities genuinely doing that? In an industry often associated with ego and self-interest, Keanu remains refreshingly humble and dedicated to giving back. Now, it's no secret that most A-list celebrities in Hollywood have gotten where they are today by selling their souls to the industry. Hollywood is a dark, dark place, and Keanu has revealed how they made him the same offers. Huge piles of cash, a chance to work with the industry's finest, and other benefits that a common man can only dream of were all offered to this man, and he turned them all down just to stay true to himself. Now the question is, why is Hollywood interested in anything other than Keanu's acting skills to begin with? Well, they're offering him everything just to use his influence. Obviously, he's got millions of fans all across the globe, and the industry sees an opportunity there. They can use him to push their agendas down the throats of millions of people, but for that, they need him to sell himself out. But in Keanu, we trust. He's never been greedy for money, so this isn't likely to work on him. Instead, he's come forward and exposed the dark side of Hollywood, which made it very clear whose side is on. During a congregation talk, Keanu shared some shocking insights that might leave you speechless. His talk revolved around unsettling news that might surface in the future, particularly concerning the disturbing issue of pedophilia in the industry. According to Keanu, Hollywood has taken a disturbing turn, becoming a breeding ground for deeply troubling activities including child trafficking, pedophilia, and even prostitution. What's even more alarming is his claim that a culture of silence has enveloped the industry, allowing these unsettling practices to persist without intervention. In Keanu's eyes, the industry has transformed into a force that drains the very soul, thriving on the exploitation and manipulation of individuals for its own gain. According to him, the culture of Hollywood is driven by a quest for power that often overshadows ethical considerations. In fact, he's taken a bold stance, waging sort of a war against what he perceives as the evil elements embedded within the entertainment industry. The arrest of Harvey Weinstein acted as a catalyst, exposing the dark and unsavory reality of Hollywood's elite. The shocking wave of allegations against actors, directors, and producers for sexual assault and misconduct thrust the industry's troubling truths into the spotlight. However, what's truly unsettling is Keanu's observation that the issue of exploiting young, ambitious women might not be the only concern festering within Hollywood's corridors. He's also highlighted an even more alarming facet: the presence of blood-drinking pedophiles operating within the industry. From the very outset of his career, Keanu Reeves stood out among the A-list celebrities. Now we're beginning to understand the rationale behind his distinct approach. His outspokenness and unconventional perspectives can be attributed to his deep-rooted concerns about the darker aspects of the industry. What sets him apart, though, is his refusal to conform to the norms or play by the established rules. He marches to the beat of his own drum, embodying a unique perspective that distinguishes him from the rest. From the outset of his career, Keanu recognized the industry's power to shape and alter individuals, disconnecting them from reality. He remained steadfast, refusing to let the glitter and allure of Hollywood blind him to its darker side. Instead, he's chosen to leverage his influence to draw attention to the industry's underlying problems. His stance isn't just about himself. It symbolizes a broader concern within the entertainment world, a concern characterized by sexual misconduct, manipulation, and exploitation. He stands as a voice for those who may feel trapped or silenced by the glamour of the industry. But what's remarkable is that Keanu isn't alone in this fight. Other well-known figures like Mel Gibson, Elon Musk, Mark Wahlberg, Jennifer Lawrence, and countless others have stepped forward, sharing allegations that span from pedophilia to various forms of sexual misconduct, all pointing fingers at Hollywood. However, it's crucial to understand that this path isn't a simple one. Those who choose to speak out against these issues face consequences that may be hard to fathom. From declining project ratings to exclusion from significant Hollywood events, they encounter a challenging road ahead. Keanu Reeves and those who dare to raise their voices against the darker aspects of the industry are taking a stand against the norm, advocating for a transformation that addresses these pressing concerns. Their journey represents a courageous battle against deeply ingrained practices. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you in the next one!